So it's not only been revealed that Invincible Season 4 is coming out in March 2026, but it's also been revealed who will voice the main villain Thragg, and that is Lee Pace himself. That's right, the guy who plays Ronan the Accuser from the MCU, Thranduil from the Hobbit trilogy. Not gonna lie, Lee Pace was not my first choice, but he is a really good choice. Not only because he's got a great track record of playing pretty good, very memorable villains, apart from maybe Ronan, but Invincible as a show does have a good track record of not only casting A-list talent that everyone knows and loves, but also a lot of people that have not yet had their spotlight, despite being jobbing actors for a long time. Like Stephen Yeun has been in the industry for God knows how long, but it was only in Invincible that Hollywood really started to show his range and his talent. Hope the same happens with Lee Pace voicing Thragg, because this guy has been pretty famous in the early 2010s before he kind of dipped out of the spotlight a bit, but had a very loyal fan base, so I think he's going to do a really good job as Thragg. We got this teaser of Season 4, which is basically another episode of Mark at the cafe, but this time he's with Eve. It's basically in the aftermath of the Conquest fight, where everything is just rendered to rubble. Even the burgers are basically just dust. And all it is just recapping what happened in Series 3, and Mark just feels really arrogant. I hope this isn't going to play too much in the season, because he's literally saying stuff like, oh, I single-handedly defeated all the variations of me from different universes, whereas you didn't. You actually in hospital with Eve while everyone else was doing your dirty work. And Eve does Mark's thing where she goes through what's been going on behind the scenes, like the writing, voice acting, and the character designs, where we got this snippet of Thragg himself. And as expected, he is looking absolutely thrilling. I mean, yeah, he does look a bit like Freddie Mercury, but come on, Freddie Mercury was a god amongst men. Thragg is a god, essentially, to the Viltrumites and other species, so it's like poetry, it rhymes. We all knew that Thragg was going to turn up at some point, but him being in Season 4 essentially spells the endgame of Invincible. Robert Kirkman describes him as a monumental addition to the show, who is going to change everything you think you know about the universe of Invincible. Lee Pace described him as patient but violent, whose awareness of his power, strategic and his strategic mind make him a uniquely formidable adversary. And Invincible already has a great rogues gallery anyway. I mean, it's going to be hard to top Omni-Man in Season 1, but if they can pull this off, Invincible might just be the best thing that we've got as a superhero community in an age where superhero stuff is kind of mediocre at this point. Thoughts on this casting, guys?